for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Paul George is out there with Jokic, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
That one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in more.
Now here's Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Passes it to Beverly. Now Jokic. And the Clippers miss again. Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and time that he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Outside Williams. Outside George. To the middle. Here's Jokic. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Howard.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Powell against James. From the corner. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Beverly. The turnaround J. Another miss by Jokic. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Here's Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's George. He picked up 15 points in their last one against Golden State.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. 2
points. That one goes.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. Williams passes to George, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Lakers leading by 8. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
George against Westbrook. And George gets it to go. George has got his second basket.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Outside Westbrook. Back to James. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Jokic. Clippers trail by 6. Powell with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
And here is Williams. Powell dishes to George. Over in the corner, Beverly. 6 to shoot. No good that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Now Williams, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And the Clippers call time here. Now, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist, because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. So, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted, and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Now, here's Beverly after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Shamet. Here's Jokic. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
LeBron against George. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Shamet. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Westbrook kicks to Reddick. Howard, the pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific. It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 5 now.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Beverly, the pass to Jokic. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Lakers leading by 8. Now Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now, here's Jokic, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Carter, the pass to Shamet. And the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, come on. Jackson is so effective from the mid-range area of the court. He sticks these shots all the time.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Outside Jackson. Passes to Jokic. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to James. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Oh, you can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Shamet finds Jackson. No good on the shot. LeBron with some nice D. Outside, Redick. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Releases. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clippers moving the ball around. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Pass to Rondo. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Good defense by Jokic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the Lakers with another miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jackson. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Morris. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Russell Westbrook has surely...
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Okafor. Landry Shamet is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Pascal in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And they continue to control the glass. And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Here's Shamet following the bucket by the Lakers. Outside Jackson over Rondo. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
It's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Jackson down low, covered by Morris.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backcourt, you can limit teams to one shot.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Green. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the speed of Jackson's ball handling? Just leaving the D in the dust with his move.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Now, here is Morris. The dish to Green. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lakers leading by 10. The pass to Caruso. Back to Rondo. Pass to Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Robertson. No points in the game yet for him. Caruso, the pass to Robertson. Outside for Rondo. Shot clock at 3. For 3. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Jackson with it. He has 6. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Okafor. Jackson against Rondo. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 10. To the inside. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Green. Rondo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Okafor. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Morris. Rondo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Connects on the foul line jumper. Williams has got 9.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside, Green. Here's Morris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
They get it back. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 10. Green kicks to Rondo. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Wants to get it to Morris and does. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Williams. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Rondo passes to Green. Back to Rondo. The pass to Caruso. He feeds it to Morris. From 8, it drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
When Morris shoots it well from there, I mean, a pure jump shooter. He buries these in his sleep.
And the Clippers call time here. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Alex Caruso. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, so he gets them both.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Paul George on top, 4th, Russell Westbrook.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
For the Clippers, Carter, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Redick comes in for Danny Green. Now, here's Shamet. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss.
Great showing for him last season. First in steals, and of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's LeBron outside, sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 11 points.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the three-point line, but then that causes other problems like his drive.
And Beverly kicks to Shamet. Passes it to Jokic. Over Howard. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Now, here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. George, no good.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Howard. Kicks it to LeBron. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Fades away. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And here is Shemet. He's got 7. Outside, George. And the shot is long.
They're still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Come get it.
Now, here's Westbrook. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters.
The first quarter, still none so far here in the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. George, that's a 2-pointer. But they recover it. Jokic passes to Carter. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was... And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Robertson. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. Now, here is George. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And George kicks to Powell. From the stripe. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Here's Robertson. That one misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Now, here's Jokic. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Beverly kicks to Jokic. Clock at 6. Rejected by Howard.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Oh, that was something else.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul against the Clippers.
When James gets you in the air, I mean, you're toast. He's superb at going right into the contact.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Now, here's George. It's blocked. Green against Williams. It's LeBron with the drive. Robertson the pass to Howard. James outside. The feed to Howard. Good defense by Jokic.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's George. Outside Williams. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Beverly wide open. And that one's on target from the wing. Beverly's got his first basket of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And he gets the bucket. James has got 4 this quarter.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
George with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Beverly dishes to George. Back to Beverly. The tray. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
They grab their own miss. Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Powell. And here's Jokic. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Powell. It's George on the wing. Down low. Beverly. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Now, here's Howard. 12 points for him. He kicks it to James. And they double up James. Green passes to Howard. And a wide open look for James. And the jumper falls for him. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, well, Kevin, you can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
Now Williams. He's got 11. Looking to get back on track here. That's good for George on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. James, the pass to Howard. Corner shot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now, here is George. He has 6. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Took him no time at all on that one. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Here's LeBron. That shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. The Clippers shooting 31% here in the 3rd. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Powell, that's good.
And that's what Beverly does best. A quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
The Lakers shooting a troubling 38% in the 3rd. Not the finest work of this offense. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one, because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic, how about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you, because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Passes it to Morris. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Off target from outside. The Clippers really having a tough go here. George looking over the floor. Lob pass to George. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Redick with it. George picks him up. Redick passes to Rondo. Pass to Thompson. Here's Caruso. Clock at 4. Here's Rondo. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Lots of room. And it's Shamet missing. Here's Caruso. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Rondo. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Shamet. He has 7. And George kicks to Okafor. Shamet with it. Now the pass to George. Over Redick. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Rondo. He gets it in there. Rondo's got 6 points.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Shamet the pass to Okafor. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Redick kicks to Caruso. Jackson against Rondo. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Clippers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris. Use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
Outside for Rondo. Back to Morris. The Clippers grab the miss. It's stolen by Morris. Count that one. He's got 9.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting, not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Carter finds George. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Rondo passes to Thompson. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, man, and Jackson is just incredibly fast in transition. It's just the defense's worst nightmare when he's leaking out in the open floor.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Redick. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Jump shot is good that time. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a pure-looking shot. I mean, you give Redick any airspace to get this off, you'll regret it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Pascal in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
How about the muscle from Jackson on that play? Even with the contact, he knocked the bucket down easily.
Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid or Zingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Lakers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. LeBron left side. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 23 points.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Jackson kicks to Shamet. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rondo against Jackson. Rondo passes to James. And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always looked at dunking it home.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Shamet finds Jackson. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You got to let me say that. And if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Kabengele. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the shot goes in. 31 points for LeBron.
And now
Conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Robertson. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Williams. High, arcing shot. Green with the block. Here's James. The Clippers grab the miss. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Right side, Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And it's sent back by Howard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now, here is George, defended by Robertson. The shot by George, no good.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Green kicks to Howard. Outside Westbrook. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Pass to Williams. Jokic with it. Back to Williams. Pulls it up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. One of the obvious keys he mentioned was keeping Russell Westbrook out of transition. Coach said when he gets up ahead of steam, he's almost impossible to stop. We'll see if they can deny Westbrook his fuel tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the three ball is good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Beverly. Westbrook with the nice D there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Howard, that's good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Williams. Jokic passes to Williams. George looking around. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Good D by James. Williams against Green. He dishes it to Westbrook. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Here's Beverly. Sweet little floater.
And Beverly is a tricky player. I mean, somebody who has so many different shots to choose from.
Lakers leading by 5. And here is LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's George finishing it off.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. The drive by James. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Now here's Westbrook. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Green against Williams. Pass to Powell. Goes up from the top of the key, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that made a huge difference.
Offensive rebound. Here's Howard, and finally they hit one. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
George, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Good D by Westbrook.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Thompson comes in for Robertson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Green. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Now, Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Howard up on top, defended by Carter. Redick passes to LeBron. Carter pulls it in. Clippers trail by 15. Now, here's Shamet. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. Basket, good. Here's Rondo. Pass to Redick. Now the feed to Howard. He gets that one. Howard's got 8.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And that one's good, Shamet.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. And the Clippers making a change here. Okafor's checked in, and then for the Lakers, Morris comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. Here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thompson outside. Back to Rondo. Thompson finds Rondo. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Shamet with it. Inside. Here's Pascal. And there's the pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
Redick surveying the D. Pass to Caruso. Here's Morris. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pascal, the pass to Carter. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Outside, Redick. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Rondo with the steal. 9 feet out, and there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Rondo.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here is Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Rondo. Passes to Morris. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Jackson. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. There's the pass to Shamet. Carter down low. Morris is there. And the officials call a traveling violation. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 19-6 run. Rondo looking over the floor. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
It's good. Shamet's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now Redick. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers, they've got Landry Shamet. Wendell Carter is out there with Okafor. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Pascal in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 17. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Okafor dishes to Beverly. Pass to Williams, launches it. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The quick release, let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
Outside Westbrook. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Williams. Here's the floater. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial Sixth Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Watch Russell. Now here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Green. Pass to Morris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. coming off a terrific season. Put up about 28 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Fast break, the Lakers. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Green. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. The shot by George, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green passes to Westbrook. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes it to Okafor. Outside Williams. Outside George. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Utah Jazz. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Caruso. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's George. Great D that time from Westbrook.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by Lou Williams.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
A nice shot by George.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Drops in the tray.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Beverly against Morris. Here's George. Rebound the Lakers. Robertson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Okafor with the ball. The pass to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic score. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Down low, Morris. And it's sent back by George. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He misses the free throw. Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours. that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. It's Powell on the wing, defended by Robertson. And it's Beverly missing. Lakers leading by 18. Green in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Fades. Here's Howard. He kicks to Robertson. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 10.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
James kicks to Westbrook. The shot. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Westbrook against Beverly. To the paint. Here's Jokic. No good on that one. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers shooting 41% for the game. And James with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Beverly the pass to Jokic. Outside Williams from outside the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw drops for Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And both free throws good for Green. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Pascal. Floats one up. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's LeBron. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
First one falls for him.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robertson. Reddick comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Second free throw, no good. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Jackson passes to Shamet. Now Jokic, covered by Redick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
And, you know, there are so many things to like about Jokic's game, Clark, and his footwork is right near the top.
I would agree with that, Kevin. His footwork is exquisite. I mean, it is top shelf. This guy does not get enough credit for his pivoting, but his hands are great. His touch is phenomenal. He loses a lot of defenders when he's back to the basket with that footwork of his. I tell you, I was so impressed when I locked into him with my isolated camera during the playoffs. The Joker is no joke.
Here's James. The Clippers getting the bucket. Good defense by Jokic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Jackson, and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Here's Rondo, and James throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Shamet, the pass to Jokic. Back to Shamet. Kicks it to Jackson. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Redick passes to James. Over Jackson. High post, Howard. They double team Howard. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Thompson dishes to LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Here's Shamet. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's Lakers leading by 20. Pass to James. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Thompson no good on the free throw.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011. Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
To the wing right side. Back to Jackson. Will it go? Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Thompson. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Green, the pass to Howard. The dish to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Beverly. Passes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron passes to Westbrook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From the arc. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Westbrook. James has got 13 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Right side, Westbrook. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Green, the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. For 3, Westbrook. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Thompson outside. Back to James. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And George, here we go.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
They throw good, Paul George.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Andre Robertson comes in for Thompson. And George drops them both. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Bounce pass from Westbrook. That's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. Beverly with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
And, you know, Beverly made his name with his defense. I mean, a clever player uses his quick hands to steal the rock. He also is physical and disruptive.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Here's Jokic following the basket by Markieff Morris. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. Lock at 6. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. James outside. Morris trying to free himself up. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 5 points in the quarter. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And George, here we go. Good on the shot.
Amazing athleticism from George. I mean, sprinting towards the bucket and getting there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Westbrook, the rebound by Paul George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
To the left wing. The pass to Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Jokic. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
Outside Westbrook. Over Beverly. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Now Beverly. Good work defensively by Morris. James against Powell. James looking around. Pass to Westbrook. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 20 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Powell, the pass to Jokic. Back to Powell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Williams attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 11 points.
And, you know, Kevin, the thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, there go the Jets.
James in the post. Powell's there. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Morris. And that's now 19 points for LeBron. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Clippers call time here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Lakers also changing it up. J.J. Redick's checked in for LeBron. Alex Caruso comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Number 5 is J.J. Redick.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
First free throw is good. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Rondo kicks to Redick. Back to Rondo. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. Fades back. And he overshot that one, missing. The Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Trying to get open is Carter. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Rondo. Pass to Robertson. Morris outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Now, here's Shamet. 10 points for him. Carter, the 9-footer's on the mark.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Okafor against Redick. Shoots the three. Carter pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jackson passes to Shamet. Now Carter. Outside Jackson. Lets it go with the three. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 8.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Passes to Morris. And Okafor with the block. Floats one. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Redick. Caruso, the pass to Morris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Okafor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Jackson. Carter outside. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Jackson. That one good for 2. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Andre Robertson. Lakers leading by 21. Rondo passes to Thompson. There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Redick. And it's sent back by Carter. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Caruso. Now here's Howard. Back to Redick. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Carter. Landry Shamet is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Pascal in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clippers trail by 17 to the inside. Shamet scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11. And continues to look good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Redick with the 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Now here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Howard. High quality look, and he sinks it. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
So both teams making some changes here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Now, here is George. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
LeBron against George. James in the post. Excellent D there from George. Bounce pass from Shamet. Jackson gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Thompson. Dishes it to Redick. Left side Rondo. Over Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Lakers leading by 10. Rondo with it, now defended by Jokic. Goes up at the stripe. Rondo, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Shamet the pass to Clark. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, no good by the Lakers. Clippers trail by 10. Jackson dishes to George. Over LeBron. George, no good. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Rondo passes to Thompson. Outside, Redick. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Williams comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Now, here's Beverley. Lets the 3 fly, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Westbrook. Trying to get open, it's Thompson. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's James. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
George against Howard. 3-pointer. And it's George missing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Oh.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Here's George. Here's Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Not going to go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jokic kicks to Beverley. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I love how Beverly sets up his teammates, Kevin. He's a dependable point guard who really does a nice job dishing the ball.
Powell against James. Cans the 12-footer. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now the pass to Jokic. Powell trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Howard. Outside Westbrook. James outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Howard. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Lakers making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Paul George.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
Now here's Williams after LeBron James's miss. Williams passes to Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
And, you know, guys, it's really obvious that Jokic wants to keep getting better. I mean, he's got a lot of tools, and I think the sky's the limit. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the shot goes down.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Now, here's George. Shot, high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. George has got 7 points here in this quarter. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Outside, Green, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 9. Right side, Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
Howard's checked in for Tristan Thompson. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside. It's good. LeBron's got 23.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Beverly against Westbrook. Now here's Beverly, guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers shooting 40% in the fourth. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Green against Williams. For three, Westbrook. The Clippers grab the miss. Top of the key. Williams' shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's James. Williams with the steal. Inside, here's Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Boy, love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
Both free throws good from Beverly. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Powell. James with it. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
That one's in there. The Lakers lose, but down to 5 on the bucket from Paul George. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
He goes up again. George. It's rebounded by Robertson. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And here's George for 3. That doesn't go either for George. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.